You sort of need, like, if you're gonna have two monitors, it's better to have two, like one in each. Because what I do is, if I'm playing a story game or something like Red Dead Redemption or The Last of Us or something, I would play it on, on a big screen. It looks good. So, and then when I'm playing like everything else, like DayZ and whatever else, I always play on the other one.
Yeah. That's really peed me off, that has.
It has to be your internet, Ray, is it? It must be your internet. Have you done speed tests and all on your internet,
yeah? Yeah, I've done all that. It doesn't seem to make...
It doesn't seem to be any... It's not that. It's not... It wouldn't be where the internet comes into your house, the connections on your router or anything.
If it was, my son would be having problems too. See, we both use the same.
Oh, what about the connection to the? What about the connection in the wall? Have you got a wired connection in your room?
No, the cable goes straight to the.
Straight to the router.
Straight to the router. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding the server using the normal one. So
yeah, so you would think it was between you and it's between the yeah. So your pal is not having any trouble, and he's got his. His wired in as well?
I only have this problem when I've got OBS running.
Could be an OBS thing then.
Well, I updated OBS. That's all been updated. I turned off the GPU accelerator thing in Windows in order to try and do that, and I've updated my BIOS.
Do you use any plugins in OBS?
The things I've got attached to it is I've got some sort of chat box which I never use because like nobody watches on YouTube.
Well, that's for your chat if you were watching if you were double streaming through Twitch and YouTube.
I am streaming on both. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Right. Okay.
Which hasn't been a problem.
Have you the same username on YouTube as well?
Yeah. Well, that's why I changed it to Raise Havoc. As opposed to Raise Days, because there was somebody else on YouTube called Raise Days, and he didn't play DayZ.
You were telling me that, okay.
So that's why I changed it.
There's your...
So we're back up.
Oh, yeah, you're live on it too, yeah. I'll just subscribe to that.
Ooh, 5 subscribers on YouTube. Dizzy heights, man. Dizzy heights.
YouTube, it looks so much better on YouTube though.
I get a 10. Yeah, you get the 1080 on YouTube.
Yeah, it looks so much better. Crazy that, isn't it? Yeah.
It's crazy that they restrict your bandwidth on Twitch, but you know.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, but I think they're gonna. I think they're in the Isn't Twitch beta in the process of testing all that? I think at the minute.
Oh, no idea. I don't. I only do this for faffing about reasons. You know, as I say, I don't do it for any other reason than just like interact with other people. Really, you know, people I've not met before, people who might need a bit of help.
You know, though, there's a lot more latency with YouTube.
Yeah. And the thing I found is when I watch The Running Man on YouTube, as soon as... When the adverts come on... Sorry. When the adverts come on... I have to refresh the page and then start his stream up again, and I just, hey, at last, some action. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird on YouTube, and it's only with The Running Man that it does it with. It doesn't do it. It does it all the time with The Running Man.
And you know what they've done, Ray, with Twitch? You know what they've done? they've made Twitch Turbo too expensive too. You know the way you can pay a monthly subscription and they take the ads and everything away, and you support the people you're actually watching, or like they've made it. It's like 13 quid a month or something. That's way too expensive for what it is.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You know what I really ought to do? Oh, fuck off. Where are you? Just check this spice is the wrong fire. Look at that. I haven't seen a box of matches all that time.
Two come at once.
I know, right?
Is there many people on this server?
There's only about 4.
Half a dozen.
Yeah. Just oh, maybe it's this house. If it's got a decent fireplace, I might cook that deer up while I'm here. Yeah, this one's got a decent fireplace. Let's get some wood. Got a wee axe in here somewhere. They've got all this funny small stuff. They've resized all the. There it is. Yeah, so everything's been resized. Things like this very more gate. The head torch there. Don't want that.
Ding, 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 dun, dun, dun. Oh, see Beaver's he's streaming too.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah, he's playing Enshrouded.
ah. Yeah, see the problem is when it goes like that, you lose all the viewers. Proper pain in the butt.
It's weird now. It's fixed again now. You know what I mean? Like it's okay again
Yeah.
after a restart. So it has to be software based then.
Oh, it's definitely something OBS does to me now and again. I've no idea why. I only get problems when I've got OBS running. Like blue screens and stuff like that.
And it's running for a while before it happens, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very strange.
I wonder if you Google that, like packet loss after OBS is running. OBS running.
Yeah, but I ran for, what was it? It was over 4 hours this morning or this afternoon. And it was fine. Didn't lose a frame. That's the first frames I've lost in ages. Or since I managed to find out what was wrong with it. Well, since I swapped over the, what do you call it? Since I swapped over the Ethernet cable lead. And I don't do it via Wi-Fi because that's just not good enough. Server pain. What's the time? 20 to 10. I'm looking all over the place at the moment now. I'm going to be paranoid again about my smegging connection. Well, I've done everything I can.
Do you use Streamlabs OBS or do you use the normal OBS? Just the old school OBS one. There's two different. There's Streamlabs OBS and then there's OBS.
I think I might ditch this one and try the Streamlabs one.
Because I remember trying that before and it was buggy as hell. But it may have improved now. That's a while ago now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, this thing tells me lies. I never really know if anybody's viewing or not. Do you know what I mean? It says my internet connection is going all over the place, but YouTube says it's fine.
It sounds like something like there's a cache filling up or something after a certain amount of time. Like when you're streaming data, your cache overfills or something, and that's when you start to have problems. That's just what it sounds like, but I don't know if there's a cache you can empty or not. Sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a person here who's having the same problem here in an OBS forum here, and he was saying that Twitch randomly when it disconnects from OBS or something in the background, it causes OBS to hang.
Yeah, it doesn't much do that. It was like, the robotic voices, and then it starts dropping frames hand over fist.
Yeah, but that's what happens to him. When it hangs, it starts to drop frames like hell.
Yeah.
It happens to him after 1 hour of streaming.
Yeah, see, if it was anything as easy as that, then, it'd be easy to sort out. But, I can go days and not have any problem.
There's somebody who's had 5 Xfinity technicians come to his house. People get crazy, don't they, when they try to fix stuff. You get fucking crazy. It would drive you around the twist stuff like that.
It does. Yeah. When your internet starts going up,
it's so
belly up.
I tell you, all the trouble. I had that trouble one time, and it was just, the last thing you try is usually the thing that works, and it was the fucking, and it should be the first thing you try. I disconnected everything, and you make sure everything's connected properly, and it ended up, it was the actual Ethernet lead from the Ethernet port, on the wall.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It had come like it loose, and like I never, like when you push that in once, that's it. You don't ever touch it again. It's not as if you're pulling it in and out. But apparently they say that they can go, like you have to replace them every so often. Well, I didn't know that. Like, and I suppose that's the first thing you should check. But of course it's not. That's what I had to remember. I was pulling my hair out trying to figure out what the hell was wrong.
Well, I had it for ages, absolutely ages, and fair play to Virgin, who does my internet.
Well, like a technician will catch that immediately because he can put a thing into the wall that tests your connection between where you're.
I had the technician here for about 3 hours, scratching his head.
And he couldn't find anything wrong.
No.
So it's not anything. Then
No. This was ages ago. I had a.
Right. You had a different problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a different problem. It was a connection problem. And I mean, it had been going on for a year. This is back when we was playing Call of Duty, and I had like 3 computers running at the same time. And every now and again it would just go really bad, and like nobody knew why.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Virgin were absolutely fucking brilliant. They were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, there's not too many of them will go over and beyond to try and fix something like that.
Oh, they did. They did. Because they had a technician come out, right? They gave me... They checked all the connection from the cellar. They checked all of that from the cellar up. They gave me a new modem. And it all checked out. Everything was running fine. It was all good. And it did it again. So they sent out another technician, and he changed everything in the box, in the green box, and then it was in the green box, and then in the there's another little hole in the ground where they changed all the other stuff that was there. And then it carried on happening. So then I got a technician come round who sat here on the sofa, as I say, for 3 hours going, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. And do you know what it turned out to be? Because I just said to him, like, you know, fix it or cancel it. I don't care which. She's doing my head in now. So I was sitting there monitoring my internet connection. I can't remember what software I was using to do it with, but anyway, it monitors your connection. And it was going all over the place. I'm like... So I got to talk to somebody in the back room, and he said, try unplugging all your Ethernet cables and just plug them in one at a time, and that might be the problem. And it was my son's Ethernet cable wasn't quite connected.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite.
Cables are crazy.
Wasn't quite
connected properly. Yeah.
No, it was, but like, say if he shook his desk or something like that, you know, if he went, oh bloody hell, yeah, that's when you'd get the friggin'
loss.
Oh,
there's a website here called Packet Lost. p or 720p preset.
It's doing it again. You just cut out. There's a website here called Packet Loss, and then it went silent.
PacketLostTest.com.
Yeah. And then you said something else after that.
And you can use a preset of 1080p or 720p to test your stream, and then they're on about you can have 97% late packets. I don't know what the hell that means. Late packets.
I mean, if I believe OBS, right, it's jumping from 6,100, 6,200, 6,200 and something.
Are you having packet loss again?
No, I haven't lost a frame. It says drop frames, and I haven't dropped any. And drop frames is normally with.
But why would it be affecting Discord? See, that's not OBS related.
Oh, listen, I've had it. Yeah, it does something to my connection. Because even after I've switched everything off, and then I try and I do a speed test. Or something.
Actually, OBS is doing something that's messing up the rest of the programs on your.
Yeah, it's messing up the internet connection basically. Because the only way to fix it was to do a restart.
Yeah, I would try Streamlabs then, maybe give it a go. See how it goes.
I think I will.
And it'll basically rates the exact same settings as you have set up already. Exact same thing. It's just got a different skin over it, but all the same. Because I went from, because at the very start it was really buggy. It had some real annoying bugs, but apparently they've all been fixed. And then I tried the normal OBS. But sometimes when you're playing, you just record your gameplay. I don't even stream, you can just record your gameplay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good for that.
Oh, I've always used Shadowplay for that.
I always used OBS for that. It was better quality. Shadowplay was always like it always give you problems. Shadowplay, fucking It was real. I remember it being real laggy. Oh my god, it was so nice shadow play.
See,
well, but from that's years ago now. I'm talking about.
I was going to say, you see how different it is one person's experience to another's. Mine was fine, absolutely no problem.
It's probably improved a lot though in recent years. Like I haven't used it. It must be in 10 years I've used it.
I'll tell you what though, you're sounding good. How is your gallbladder and that? Is that all you? Is that any?
I'm still having trouble with my shoulder and arm, going down into my hand. Still, there's days it's fucking blinding and there's days it's not too bad. You just have to get on with it.
So no news on when they might be fixing it?
No. I haven't been called yet.
Yeah, I was up the hospital the other day and they was taking forever.
Oh, for fuck's sake, would you quit? Crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
I paid to see somebody, and then he explained everything to me on what the process was and what to get through, and like if you're paying, you can do it next fucking week.
Yeah, I know. And the worst part is, it's the same fucking doctors.
Well, this was different. It was a different doctor, but they used the NHS facilities, like it's just that you're paying for it.
Yeah.
So I hemmed and hawed. I don't know what to do. Fucking crazy.
Well, it's quality of life at the end of the day.
Well, that's it. That's the way you have to look at it. You can say how much it costs and all the rest, but like, it'll probably come to the stage where you just have to take a loan out and do it, you know? Cause
yeah. I mean, my problem is my problem is my back, and if they operate, I could end up in a wheelchair.
Well, that's
put up with a pain, or possibly.
But he's worried about this thing when you're like the feeling in your arm. He says they're sort of afraid to touch now, because when I tell them what way it's affecting you, you know,
yeah,
like there's a nerve. You usually have shoulder pain when you have gallbladder problems, right? And it usually just goes to your shoulder, but it's going right down my arm and into my hand, and like it's like a numbness pain, like a real dead pain. And it would drive you fucking crazy. Like you can't really, gripping stuff and all is a nightmare. So it's something to do with the nerve. So we're sort of want to find out first what is causing that. So I have to get I want to do scans and stuff. So I'm waiting to get that sorted out before I can actually think about going to have my gallbladder removed.
Yeah. Ugh.
There's be some cracker they go to take, like he told me, like you could go to take your gallbladder out and maybe then lose the fucking power in your arm. So oh fuck, I don't want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he says we have to be careful.
I'm getting a right old following behind me. Oh look, there's a black market. Ow!
Oh, there's a lot of zombies here. Oh, there's stamina in this. I never noticed. How are they hitting you? Yeah.
There's a bloody load now.
It's hard too though. You pay your thing all your life, and then when you come to need something, like I never had anything done before. I never needed anything done. But when you needed something done, then you can't fucking do it. You know, and you're paying your thing all your life.
Yeah.
national insurance all your life. And then it comes to you have to pay for it anyway. You
I
know what I
know.
mean?
It's not good, is it?
No.
By the time you need it, you got to wait 3 years for it, and by that time you're dead.
Oh, he told me it'll be. He said it could be 5 years.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
He said the waiting list here in Northern Ireland is crazy at the moment.
It makes you wonder, right? I mean, the government, they pump in record amounts year on year, and still we get the same shit. So where's all that money going to? What's it actually doing? Because it seems to be bugger all. Anyway. Nasty.
Yeah, I know.
Peasants.
They haven't invested in doctors and nurses places and colleges for years and years, right? That's the problem.
Well, that's exactly what I've been saying. I told you, I don't know if I told you, but my mate's daughter went to be a nurse.
Nurse, yeah. They cut the nursing places here in Queen's University in Belfast. They cut the hell out of them. You know the way you could go there and the government would pay for you to become a nurse. You know, they would pay for your tuition to become a nurse. They cut all that funding, and then what they were doing was they weren't paying that money for them places, and then they were taking nurses from other parts of the world, like Philippines and different places.
I know, and Africa and all that. Yeah, right where they're needed. Oh, it's disgusting. I mean, you know, you should have. You know, they should be prized and paid well.
Yeah, absolutely. That should be the main thing in any society. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Sure.
I'm just coming to say goodnight.
Oh, okay, mate. Night, mate.
Pretty well, dude.
See you in the morning.
How you doing, Evan? You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, quality. Well, hopefully I'll catch up with you at some point soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too tired today.
Okie dokie, man.
Need to go to bed.
Yeah, sleep well.
Alright, guys. Catch you later.
Good night.
See ya. He did sound tired, didn't he?
He did, didn't he? He did.
Oh. I don't see it.
There's not too many people play late in Shuey servers. No, not everybody sort of plays early in a way. Then by like 10 or 11 o'clock, everybody's gone. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Yeah, there's only.
Yeah, it's a server restart now.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a server restart like in 1 minute, so it'll have kicked everybody.
Because like the Americans, it's only what time is it? Like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah.
4 or 5 o'clock in the evening.
You are kidding me, right?
Oh God! Look at the price. How much is a? Where's the?
There isn't one.
Oh, you're joking.
There's no jar.
Oh, there's no jar.
Wankers.
Why not put the Jaro in? Jesus.
Wankers, it's the most fun one.
I know.
How much is the little bird? 40 million.
Yeah.
No, 400,000, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 million.
Oh, 4 million.
6 knots is 4. Yeah, 4 million.
4 million. Well, that could take a while. There's no cash machine.
This is black market though, is it?
No.
No? This is the normal trader?
Yeah, this is the heli trader and car trader.
Oh, okay.
How much is a car? That's 16 grand. That's got
That's not too. That doesn't seem too bad, does it?
No. The only problem is, I don't see an ATM.
Oh yeah, an ATM, yeah.
Wah! Fancy putting no ATM in here. What?
Where is this here? Is this at the racetrack?
Yeah, this is at the racetrack, and guess where the ATM is?
Where?
Sandy Bloody Bay.
God. That must be purposely done like that then.
You got to carry 4 million up here to buy a Foxy helicopter you don't want.
But is that... Oh, that's just the heli trader or the vehicles trader. Where's the actual normal trader? Is it Sandy Bay?
Yeah, the normal trader's Sandy Bay, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them do that, so it's a bit risky to carry the money to do that sometimes.
Oi!
I didn't even
Ugly.
hear you there, look at that.
12 seconds before I can have a go at you, pal.
Oh, he must be bugged, right?
I'm in a safe zone.
Oh, that's why.
Weird. I'm going to get across the other side of the track. Have a little look, see if there's a car spawn over there. I doubt it. Go on, have a quick look, see if there's another 50 round mag would be great.
A car spawn. He
Damn,
probably hasn't got them spawning in here though.
probably not, no.
There's more fancy ammo. What sort of ammo is that?
No. Firework.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, the walls have finally turned up.
Holy fuck, he's up there. You left the door open, did you?
I did, yeah. I'll have a quick look on top. Doubt there's anything up here. Ooh. Well, I might use that. Put my ciggy down, it might be easier to shoot. You looking at me? Gaff. Turn that guff off, we don't need it now. Need food. Is there a well here? Can you remember if there's a well? Oh, there is.
It is, yeah.
I know there's one over there.
Yeah. I forget one. Yeah, there's one, isn't there? There's one. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I think I've got half a cooking pot. Not very much.
What do you call it? Wasn't calling lately? Oh God, what do you call him? Little something. What do you call him?
Small bear.
Small bear. That's I can't think of the fucking name there from them.
No, I haven't. No, I've not spoken to him for a little while.
Remember the last night we were on? He came in and went out again.
Oh, it does a Juku, yeah. Right, well this is a bit... What we're going to do, we're not going to Area 42. Don't want to do that.
I was trying that you go straight to what do you call it? I was trying to get to Alcatraz. Usually find that's where you get a decent Well, but it's a long way down there too.
Yeah, it's a long run down there. That's my boots getting.
It's very hazy on here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, that backpack's massive, isn't it? Look at the size of it.
I know, right? It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I think I've got enough. What do you call those things? Leather sewing kits. Picked up a can of juice.
I have to give friggin' Star Citizen a go, Ray.
Yeah,
I have to. I haven't had it. I haven't played it in ages. I haven't played this. I haven't played this wipe at all. So I haven't.
Yeah, I get frustrated with that game.
It's coming near release too for Squadron 42, which is the PvE part of the game, you know, like the story part of the game.
All right.
So I reckon it could be released maybe at the end of the year.
Do you know what I've been hankering to download again? And that's Freelancer. I know it's really old, but it's still a good game.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy flying around the different star systems and that. And it was so more intuitive. There was none of this press this button, press that button, press 500 buttons to get the bloody machine to, the spaceship off the ground. There was none of that. It was just like launch or something like that, You that was the thing about Freelancer, was you couldn't leave your spaceship.
So there was nothing on. You couldn't do anything on foot.
No. You'd fly to a space station. You'd go to the trader or the market. You'd sell whatever it was you'd picked up. I think you could equip different guns and stuff.
Yeah,
or you could buy different guns. Yeah, buy nanobots and whatever the other bots were. Shield batteries, I think they were. Bats and bots, yeah. So shield, yeah. I used to pick most of those up off of the things I'd shoot. I'd shoot,
Yeah.
I was a pirate on there, mostly. I used to go between...
Oh, you're going to be a pirate in Star Citizen, go rob people and stuff.
Well, with Freelancer, you had, for want of a better way of putting it, the Federation.
Yeah.
It wasn't known as the Federation, but, you had, Germany... You had a German star system, a Japanese star system, an American star system, which is where you started off. Yeah, I can't remember what the other one was. I think there was 4 or 5 of them.
You bet he's just continuing on with what he probably his vision for Freelancer was. He's probably just on a bigger scale. He's probably just
but it's made it too complicated for my liking. Just to get in the ship and all that sort of shit. It's bollocks.
But no, you don't. You can overcomplicate it if you want, but you don't have you can go to the ship, right, and you just walk up to the ship and you just enter the ship. That the toggle will appear for you. It'll say press F to enter the ship, press F to open ladder, or press F to do whatever. It actually tells you, and then you just hit the button, and then it'll do what you want it to do. You can have all them key binds if you want, but you don't have to play the game that way.
Oh.
No, usually it's like when you're in your ship fighting, when you're using a keyboard and mouse, there's a lot of stuff to remember. But if you had a macro pad or a stick or something, it's a lot. Because I have everything bound to 2 sticks, but
yeah.
Like I started off playing it on keyboard and mouse. It's not that difficult. Like there's a lot of keybinds in it, good enough. Like, but you don't be that long getting into the way of it. Like I don't really bother with the combat. I love the mining in it. Like I've got one of the mining ships in the game. I've got the Prospector, and it's it's the small mining ship.
I've still got the Aurora.
The Aurora, yeah, that's one of the starter ships. I got the Titan, as a starter ship, and then I bought the Prospector, but because I used to have to like grind like hell at the start of a wipe to actually get enough money together to buy a Prospector. You don't have to buy the ship in money. You can buy it in game and do it that way. But it took a long time to get enough money together for a Prospector. You had to play it, grind a lot of hours, and it was all combat you had to do basically.
Yeah.
But then there's so many game loops now. You can play. There's like a lot of people buy a transport ship and they do like you're basically a space trucker sort of thing where you take stuff from one part of the galaxy to another and you earn money that way.
Yeah.
Some people like the combat, do bounty hunting missions. There's other. I like the mining part in the game. You can go to actually the mining part belt. You can go to the asteroid belt, or you can go to actual moons to do your mining, and you can be. When you're doing that on your own, like you're sort of susceptible to people coming and trying to rob you. It's fun as hell. But it gets pretty like when you're playing solo all the time, it gets boring. It's when you're in a group, it really the whole game opens up. So oh shit, what is that? That's a dinosaur. Oh, that's a Triceratops, is it? Yeah. Oh, only one shot. Fucking hell. Is that? Oh, the VSSK kills him. Oh, something behind you, eh?
Yeah.
That was rather random place to find a dino. Look at this guy here. What the fuck? Mini me. That's just a random place to find a dinosaur, isn't it?
Wasn't it?
Ah.
Okay, so there are dinosaurs in here.
Yeah.
And that's only a baby bastard.
He's one of the smaller ones, yeah, that's Triceratops.
I'm wondering if there's a hunter trader.
I never liked the dinosaurs in the open world. I don't mind the way Shuey does it, where he has a place for them. But I never was a fan of them being in the open world.
Yeah. I'm not going to take it. Is there a hunting trader? Oh, it did say something about black market, didn't it? Oh, look, there's another trader over there.
It's a wheat trader there too.
Ah, look, there, right over there.
Oh, God.
That's like freezing. Well, I don't really know what to do. Does it tell? It doesn't tell me, does it, what time of day it is?
Aircraft was dispatched to Waldeboro.
Oh, it says in-game date, so it's. Oh. Right, we better get legging it. I was going to have a look through those picnic tables, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm going to leg it down to the well. That's wild boar.
Well, your stream's lagging again.
Is it? I haven't dropped any frames.
It just froze there.
Yeah, zero frame drop. We'll have those. Yeah, it still says 0. Oh, it's off. Oh, that was another one.
Had you any worski over the weekend? No.
No, I've only got a little touch left. I'm keeping that for medicinal purposes.
Had you any over St. Patrick's Day? No, you don't go out for that, do you?
No. No, Patrick's Day while I was recovering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I went round with brothers and yeah, we polished off his bottle of whiskey.
Oh God.
You're
You're a little bit delicate on St. Patrick's Day then.
I was tired. That was all. I was just tired. Yeah.
You don't ever get the sickness, Ray. You don't be sick, like you don't feel really just
No.
the tiredness is the worst.
Yeah, it was. It was just the tiredness. I'm not taking $600. Yeah, that's all it was. It was a long night.
What bottle of whiskey were you drinking?
It was English whiskey.
English whiskey? I've never heard tell of English whiskey.
It was English. I think it was called Cotswold, and I'll tell you, and it was like 46%.
Oh, they've got that's a new brand, isn't it? I seen that somewhere. Cotswold had a new whiskey brand. Where did I see that?
It was fucking easy to drink. Really easy to drink. It was almost.
I read about that somewhere. Cotswolds.
Yeah.
So they must have the brewery in the or the distillery in the Cotswolds.
Yeah. I'm assuming so, but it was really nice. I was shocked. I was shocked at how good it was.
You weren't expecting it to be good.
I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Was it expensive?
I think it was about 35 quid, he said. We demolished it. But absolutely, I mean, there was a dribble. There might have been like two, maybe 3 shots left.
You see, when you and your brother's pouring out, like how much of it, would you like? These don't measure these.
Yeah.
You do measure.
Well, we don't exactly measure. What we do is we use shot glasses.
Yeah, well, that's
If
the same
you
thing.
don't-
It's basically shot glass is basically a measure.
But you know what's going to happen if you don't measure it out.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
You know, you're just gonna get absolutely fucked up. I mean, it's bad enough doing it in the shot glasses, like, you know.
Because I remember being in England years ago, and I remember our measures here. Measures in Northern Ireland and Ireland in general, and England's totally different. Like, you see, when you go to the pub in England, you get we have a quarter. It's called a quarter of a gill here. I don't know what it is in England, but it's way less than what you get here as a half. So say like half one here would have cost you maybe, I don't know. Back then it would have been like £1.80, £2, whatever it was. But in England it would have been the same price, but you get like half the amount. Because I remember it was like 2 measures in England would have been like the same as a measure here. Or a measure and a half maybe. To a measure here maybe. But like if you're measuring it with a shot glass, I think that might be a quarter. It's called a quarter of a gill, I think was the measurement. Because when I worked in the pub, we had the steel. You ever see the steel measures you see in the pub? You know, for the bottles you don't have on the wall, the bottles you just have sitting along the end of the bar. You know the way when you're measuring them.
Yeah.
You have little measures for them, and there's like one measure will be one half, and then there'll be a measure that'll do 2 if somebody wants a double.
Yeah.
There were little steel measures. You just like wash them at the end of the night. They were pretty good to have. Because in America they don't have measures. Like they just pour. It's just like crazy. You get messed up so easy.
Yeah, it was odd because when I was in the States, I was in Arizona. I think it was Arizona. And we were sat at the bar, and they got monkey shoulder on a deal.
What the hell's that?
Monkey shoulder. It's a Scottish blend.
Oh, whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
It's just free pour. There's no Like, there's no measurement or anything in the States, is there? I don't think so.
No.
I never seen it.
The thing was, the guy said you're only allowed to have so much alcohol in front of you whilst you're sat at the bar.
Yeah, that's a rule in some states.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it before, so all I did was because I had
you
like
see,
3 whiskies lined up, you know.
Yeah, but the way it works, I know, like a girl I used to work with here in my local village here. She went to the States and she was home here telling me she was when right, say there's 3 people in company, right? First person buys a drink, second person buys a drink, third person buys a drink, right? Say the first person is drinking a lot slower than the third person.
Yeah.
But she puts a beer coaster in front of him. Certain beer coaster that they have, so he's owed a drink.
Right.
Right. So, because if he doesn't want to drink, because you know the way when you're trying to keep up with somebody who drinks faster, that'll get you messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they put a beer coaster down, right? And then every third drink, if there's 3 people in the company, every third drink, the house buys a drink.
Oh.
So the house will buy you a drink. Now, this was in a couple of Irish bars in New York she worked in. She said they all done it this way. So 5 people in a round. Once the 5th person buys a round, the house automatically buys one. And then anybody who's not like keeping up, like if they're not all drinking together, she puts a coaster down. So that means he's owed a drink. Yeah, they all run a tab then, and they all usually what they do is that at the end of the night, they'll come and they'll 5 people in a round. If it costs $300, they all split it and then they give a tip. That's the way it works.
Oh, I tell you what, that did used to bug me, handing my card over the bar.
Yeah.
You know, for the tap, you know, and they'd open up the tab. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, it still works. But
I like the way the house space around.
Yeah.
Because if you're a good cause, I think that's a good idea because that will entice people to come back to your establishment. Yeah, absolutely would.
Yeah.
Absolutely would. Because the man I work for, when he used to come in, to see all the regulars. Every time the man walked into the place, he bought everybody a drink.
Yeah.
And it's shrewd business mentality. It costs, I don't know, whatever it costs, a couple of £100, whatever. He used to pay it out, just bang away, man. But then people always fucking talked about that and always remembered it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and they come back come
back time after time, yeah. At times he would always have like drinks, so like, and then sometimes like out of the blue he would send down maybe soup or sandwiches or stuff like that. People don't forget them things.
No.
Like on a Friday evening there, he would have food and all for some of the workmen coming in and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wee simple things like that make a big difference.
Yeah, they do. You know, they put little nibbles up on the bar. I remember that. Amsterdam, that was. Girl making.
Yeah, nibbles on the bar, peanuts. Yeah,
no. She was doing French stick.
Oh, right,
and
okay.
it was buttered with some sort of cheese on there. You know, different cheeses or whatever she'd used. And yeah, it was really cool. Really nice. And there was another one that they used to. What did they used to do? They used to give you something that was salty. Can't remember what it was. And the guy says, "Yeah," he says, because like it dehydrates you, so you drink more.
They used to be like in the pub I worked in, pickled onions, pickled eggs. We used to do all the the usual bar snacks with your scampi, fries and crisps and stuff.
Yeah.
But the pickled eggs were really popular.
Yeah. I've only ever had. I have had a pickled egg once. I wasn't a big fan.
No, it wouldn't be my cup of tea. Like, Jesus.
But I have had homemade pickled eggs, and they was really good. That was my brother's homemade pickled eggs, and like every time. They
were just like in a big massive jar, and you had this like spoon. You just took them out, and people. And there was like I seen men eating 7 or 8 of them. I go, oh my god! And you drinking pints of Guinness? Imagine.
Oh. the next day he's going to be
Imagine
really
cleaning his
offensive.
cage out.
Yeah. Holy shit!
Yeah,
No.
no, thanks.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Yeah, Jesus. The farting that used to go on was fucking horrendous.
I
God.
can imagine. I know.
You imagine our Friday evening and the place full of workmen after a week's work, and them all full of pickled eggs. My God, spontaneous combustion.
A mate of mine, he lives in Lancaster, right? In a town called Lancaster. It's a city. It's a city, right? And I tell you what, it's a fantastic place to go out for a night out. It's really good. If you're ever in that neck of the woods, yeah, spend a couple of nights going out down there, because
Lancaster.
yeah, some really good bars and that. Really good bars. And like, you can go around the town and you get all sorts of different music in the different bars, you know. And this particular one that we went in was heavy rock.
Yeah.
A heavy rock bar. And I'd arranged a night out. It was my mate's house and where he lived, and he was all up for it. I said, right, if I get everyone together, you're going to put us up for the night. He's like, oh yeah, no worries. So yeah, I think there was about 9 of us in the end went out. We're standing in this pub, and I'd like a year or two before that, I'd had bad food poisoning, so I stank. You know, every time I farted, it was
it was horrendous.
It was gross. Yeah, I couldn't even stand myself. It was that bad. It was disgusting. And anyway, I walked into this pub, and I mean, it is packed, shoulder to shoulder, right? And I've dropped one, and oh my God, the complaints! And I just walked away.
You cleared the place.
Oh yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
used to be a man.
I fucking cleared the room, man.
He used to come in. He used to come in on a Friday, and his farts were legendary. Because everybody used to talk. everybody. That's all he was known for, was his farts, right? So he used to come in on a Friday. He'd work. He worked. He was a building site guy. He'd come in and he would drink 4 or 5 pints again, and everybody just used to be waiting for when it started. Because when the fart started, he would just sit there. He wouldn't say a word, with a just big smile on his face. I swear to God, Ray, it was the worst smelling thing you ever smelled in your life. I don't know what. It's just his insides weren't good or whatever. But my God, the women just used to run.
Yeah,
run out the door. Like, men, that's bad. I don't give a fuck. They just drink away.
I don't know.
I never seen a man that could clear a place in my life.
Oh, as I said,
if you're feeling a wee bit queasy, definitely no. And people used to come in to see them, and like, people used to see him coming, and they would say, "Right, I'm off. I'm going." Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, touch wood, mine's all right now, but it took years for my.
Yeah, but that's your gut. Your gut.
Yeah.
pH or whatever's all messed up.
Oh, it was. I mean, there is still something nasty in there.
I think everybody's got something nasty.
Oh yeah, I know, but like I've never been the same since, you know. Yeah, I mean, it was embarrassing. If I was round at someone's house and I had to use the loo, I'd be like, "Where's the nearest pub?" Because I would not want to use their loo.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Because
no.
It was disgusting. It was really, really bad. And I mean,
yeah, you were really conscious. You were really conscious of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I could like if I was here, for example, I'd go to the toilet, right? And then say an hour later I needed to go for a pee. It was still just as bad up there, you know?
Oh gosh.
Even with the window
Even with the window open.
Yeah.
That is bad. Oh god.
And the worst part was sometimes it would blow it, often it would blow it down the stairs. So you open up the front door and boff, you got it, you know? So if somebody knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was disgusting for a long, long time. Yeah, I was very offensive. As I said, I couldn't stand it myself. It was that bad. I'll never forget that. That was chicken Kiev I had.
Yeah, that destroyed you.
Oh, the thing was, I had 4 chicken Kievs cooked in the same pan. My son had 2, I had 2. I got a bad one, and he was
He
fine.
was alright.
Yeah. I mean, after a week of chitting through the eye
You
of
made
a
a-
needle and
you-
puking
you-
up, I had to go and see the doc because I've had it before, and normally like food poisoning
Yeah,
clears
chicken-
itself up. But
Yeah,
this one
chicken's really dodgy, Ray. You have to be careful with chicken more so than any other meat. Like, chicken is more dangerous.
Oh, yeah. As I say, I was in a bad way. I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. Like, you know, I mean,
Even with, like, do you see their meat? Like, do you see, like, beef? Like, if you eat beef there that was off, it wouldn't do you any harm. But see, chicken, you got chicken that was bad, and like, you've always got the salmonella thing with fucking chicken.
yeah.
You have to be careful. Fuck. Yeah, chicken Kiev too. Oh.
I like chicken Kiev.
Do you? Yeah. Fuck. I remember taking that once. I never forget it. I took it one time when I was in London. You know, when you're away, you try something. Oh, we'll try something exotic. I haven't ever tried it before. I remember getting chicken Kiev in London. Now, there was nothing wrong with it or anything, but I just remember the next day I could still taste the chicken Kiev, and I could smell it. I could smell it on my skin.
Oh,
It was coming through my pores. It was absolutely saturated. It, like, I know they put a big blob of garlic butter into, and I see every time I smell it now. Oh, I don't mind garlic. Like, a little bit of garlic's nice, but this thing was just swimming in it.
mate,
I could smell it. It was like 3 days. It must have been 3 days to get out of your system and get it away.
We used to bake.
Sweating like hell too. Made you sweat like hell. It must clear all the. So garlic's good for clearing toxins out of your body.
It's used for a lot of things. It's an antiseptic. Yeah. I mean, for sore throat,
It and ginger. It and ginger.
Yeah. I mean, we used to roast bulbs of garlic and just eat them like that.
Oh God.
I remember one time, me and my brother, we was at an Indian restaurant, and we asked for a garlic naan, and they brought it up. We tasted it. We went, "No, can you put some garlic in it? Like, you know, a lot of garlic."
Well, it wasn't strong enough.
Well, after about the 3rd time we sent it back, the guy brought it out, and it was just like garlic right the way across the top, just completely crushed, like chopped garlic right the way across the top.
You really like it then?
Perfect. Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like garlic naan's just like naan bread with garlic. Is that what you're like? Just like garlic bread, basically.
It should be more garlicky than it normally is.
Than it was.
Yeah.
So you must like the garlic bread then, the French stick done in the garlic with the garlic. That's garlic bread, they call that, usually. No French stick, you know the French stick bread?
Yeah.
Done in garlic. There's my sister loves that. But I don't, it's too much for me, it's too strong. I like some something light garlic's nice, but... but I know it is good for you.
Oh, it is, yeah. And as I say, I mean, I swear by it. If you know, you've probably heard me tell you this before.
Yeah, you told me this story about the sore throat. Yeah,
Yeah.
the sore throat thing, yeah.
Instant cure.
It on ginger is really good anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at that just when you were talking about that. I was looking at yesterday. This guy was doing like a drink he done every day for like you know, detoxing and clearing the system. It was like it had garlic and it had ginger. Kiwi fruit was one of the other things. There was something else in it. There was another type of fruit in it. And I used to like put it into a blender and blend it, and then he would take it out and he would put it through a sieve, and then he would drink the juice. And he said it was the best detox you'd ever have in your life. And he took one every day. Like, I can imagine garlic and ginger and kiwi fruit. You think how it would taste? It wouldn't taste the best, would it?
Garlic and ginger's okay.
Yeah.
Right, mate, I've got to quickly dash to the loo because things is getting urgent.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, garlic.
Where are you heading for? You're heading for Black.
No, no, I'm going
no?
over to Alcatraz.
You're going to Alcatraz?
Have a little look-see over there. But it's such a long run. As soon as I start eating, my nose starts itching. I'm going the wrong way. I was going to do the temple, wasn't I? Oh, fuck it now. I'm halfway.
Well, you're well down the road now towards heading to Alcatraz.
Yeah. But I'm halfway there.
Have you got your other gun loaded again?
I've got one, yeah. I can only chamber it.
Yeah.
Just glad I got a scope on it now so I can see where I'm shooting properly.
Because you could run into one along here somewhere.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, I think the bear spawns down near the, the first military place.
Yeah.
Right at the end, there's a bear spawn right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a way to go, yeah.
This reminds me of when we used to play that with all the bears, and it used to be so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a shame you had to fuck it all up, mate.
The Gravy Gang, that was the Gravy Gang, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back in the day. There's some twigs. There's some twigs along this road, a bit further down. And I used to get the car stuck on it.
That's right, yeah.
I think that's been sorted since. I remember I used to keep a shovel in the boot of the car. To every time I got stuck on some twigs, I'd have to dig a garden plot underneath just to raise it up a bit.
Yeah.
To get it off, yeah.
But he used to have, do you remember he used to have a couple of branches across the road?
Yeah, that's down here.
Yeah. Has he still got them on there? Because they used to always get stuck on them.
As I said that, yeah.
Zombies.
Where'd he go? There's another one there. There's one over here somewhere. Oh, he's a crawler. See if he's got anything. Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get there. 37. 37 bullets. This road, it reminds me a lot of, as I say, getting my car stuck. But it also reminds me of killing. I killed Trixie. She was on the back of my gyro, and it got so foggy so quick, couldn't tell which way was up, and she fell off the back to her death, and I was like, oh shit, and then bang, I nosedived into the ground really fast, but I did live.
Trixie's still playing, she is.
I don't think she doesn't play DayZ that much. She does, but not much. Right.
I bought that Helldivers game. I was playing it a little bit. So I haven't played it a whole lot. Like I think I'm up to level 30. I don't know how many hours I've in it. I was playing for an hour every night, but the trouble was having my hand was getting very fatigued. You know when you're trying to grip stuff, and really it was fucking. Then when I go to bed, I couldn't sleep with the bloody thing. And then I tried. It was like that when I was using the mouse, and then I tried the controller. It wasn't as bad, so I was using the controller with it. But it's enjoyable. It's tough though. Fuck, it's a hard game.
Yeah, I've seen a few people playing it.
It's fun though. It's so fun to play. The shooting in it's so satisfying.
Yeah, I'm loath to buy new games. Purely
I know, like I was just looking at my thing the other night, and I don't know many games I have on it. I think I've only played maybe one, not even. It was a couple I haven't even turned on yet. Haven't even played. I bought them when they were on sale and haven't played them yet. I was looking at. It was one of those medieval games I bought.
This is those sticks, and they've actually got worse.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, these get stuck on them.
Well, he used to have a big log somewhere too, didn't he? He had a big log in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's that. Well, there's a couple of places. There was a couple of places like that, and one of them still down here. It's as you go over to. I'll show you.
Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I bought that game on sale. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Right, so it's as you go along this part of the road, around about here, there's a log right in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's
a tree stump. A tree stump. Yeah. I've hit that a few times.
Hell Let Loose, that's another one. I don't think I've played that yet either. I've fucking not. I bought
That's
that.
Second World War, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see. I think I saw the Running Man playing that, or it might have been Minder. Don't know.
Ready or Not, I played that, but I did play that one. That one's a really good game. Icarus. There's Icarus.
Yeah, I did the update to Icarus. I just didn't.
Yeah, I've got 50 hours. I've played Helldivers. We'll see what DayZ is. 3,300 hours.
Yeah. I'm not going to say how many I've done. Oh.
There's another one in Father's Frontier. I've only got 5 hours playing that. That's like a city builder.
Yeah.
Armory Forger. 5 hours as well.
What mag you going to put in? Oh, equipment. Right. Good. And it's getting foggy. Somebody's clicking buttons. Oh, just disappeared. must have got disconnected. Game crash. Or clicked the button. Where's your mates? I wonder what happened there then. Right, onwards. We are off to Alcatraz. Still want to find a proper helmet or a he must have crashed. Holy shit. Get through the jolly. Oh, hello. Cadet? Is that Cadet? Yeah, it's been fine so far. Yeah, can't complain. I forgot which direction I was going in and ended up heading towards Alcatraz. But yeah, it's all good. How about yourself? How's life treating you? Sorry, man. Oh, I see. You don't need a huge computer, you know. You don't have to get. I mean, if you're going to be playing DayZ, you certainly don't need a huge computer. I can't. It depends on what you're going to do. I mean, if you're going to stream, you might need something a little bit better. I'm not an expert, but I know you don't need a massive computer to run DayZ. I mean, I've been a gamer for far too long. Let's put it this way: my ex-wife bought me a PS2 for Christmas, and I had a PC on order that was turning up in the January, and I've no idea what happened to the PS2. I never got another look in. And the guy I was just talking to, you stream, play card, FIFA and DayZ are the main one. Yeah, I'd have a look at what the minimum specs are to run those games. Yeah, work it. It's a bit of a minefield. It would help if you knew somebody who, because I used to build computers for other people, just like as a hobby and that, you know. I got fed up doing it. Yeah. See, the thing is they take the piss nowadays on the graphics cards. They really take the piss on how much the graphics cards are. You know, you used to be, I would recommend, I don't know, a 3060, which is way more than you need to play DayZ. Way more than you need. But it will certainly, it'll play everything on So you back home, man?
Yeah, I closed down fucking Discord there. I didn't realise I closed it down. But
Yeah, there's a guy in chat. Same as you, yeah. You're probably better to advise him than me.
well, he hit a PlayStation, had he?
Yeah, he's playing on a PlayStation 5 and he's thinking they're going over to PC. It doesn't want to spend a huge amount, which I don't blame him.
Well, I went from PlayStation 4 to PC.
Yeah, but I mean a 460, because I always used to buy the
4060.
Yeah, a 4060, right? I used to play on a 460, not a 4060. You know, and then my next one after that, which was a 660, my brother's still got, and it still works, but he doesn't play games.
4060 be loads for DayZ.
That'd be loads.
He could actually go down. He wouldn't have to get a 4060. He could get a 30 series card. Because I'm still using a 3080 Ti. Like, you don't have to go to 40. But I suppose 30 series, you would have to buy it second hand. I wouldn't think you would get a new one of those now. Like, but you could still do it, I suppose.
Well,
if it was just DayZ he was looking to play.
No, DayZ. What was the Call of Duty? It just says Call of Duty.
Oh, Call of Duty and FIFA.
And FIFA, yeah.
Yeah, 3080. I could play all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a 3080 though. That's a lot of money still.
Yeah, but like a 40. So much is a 4060? A 4060 is how much?
They're about £500-600, I think.
4060.
Yeah.
4060. $300.
300. Wow, yeah. There you're laughing then.
300.
Is that
Actually, you can get, there's one there for 280. That's an overclockers UK.
Stand still while I'm shooting you. Where's your mate? Have you got anything on you? Oh. What is that?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer to go from PlayStation to PC. I tell you, it's a different game.
Yeah.
I can tell you, on the PlayStation 4 when I played, you used to have to take a... You used to have a spare... what do you think? You used to have the spare parts for the car to be to drive across the map, because by the time you got across the map, the car used to be wrecked. Yeah, it's like you'll find, like, if you've got like decent specs, like a 40, that's loads to play DayZ.
It'll play all the games that you've played.
You got a nice monitor, like says 140 hertz, 144 hertz, which you can get now for like. You can get really cheap now. They're really cheap now. You can go 1080p or 1440, whichever.
I highly recommend getting a 2K monitor.
Yeah, the 1440p with the 144 hertz was the biggest upgrade I've ever had in PC gaming. I think, like, when you go from playing 60 hertz to playing 144, that's the biggest benefit you'll see in PC gaming. That and the game itself, like, you can't compare, and all the mods you can do and all the different maps you can play. The game just opens up when you play it on PC, because you can play every one of the modded maps. You can play Banoff, Alteria, Deerisle, this map here that Ray's playing.
I was going to say, you should have a look at how many different maps I've played in the last week. Well, in the last
there must be 20,
Yeah.
25 maps now
yeah,
when you play on PC, and all you have to do is download the game and maybe use the DayZ standalone launcher when you're first starting out, and it'll download the mods for each server for you, so you don't have to worry about. You just watch. You can watch a video on how to set it up. That's what I done. Watched a video how to set up the DayZ standalone launcher, and it downloads the mods for each particular server that you want to play for,
He's talking
and
about
everything.
this one here, right? So it's a DZSA launcher, right? This one is
That one there,
is
yeah.
so much better than the in-game one for finding servers.
Yeah.
I
And when
generally
that one when you're starting out is really helpful, because
Yeah.
there's loads of videos on YouTube to show you how to set it up with your game, and then it'll download the mods into a particular folder for you, so you don't have to worry about. You just click on the server to play, and there's a list of mods that'll come up, and you just download the mods, and it's so much. It's when you're first starting out, that there's a real godsend.
Yeah, just to give you a little clue, right? You click on this, and this is all the maps you can download, right? Not all of them are usable right now, but people are working on a lot of them. I mean,
Bannock, Barrington,
Bitterroot,
Bitterroot,
Arstenen, that works.
Deerisle, Chempsey.
Anastaria, that works. Yeah, Alteria. Bear Island, that works. Don't know about that one. These are just Cherno ones. Chimpsey, Costock. Me and you played on Costock. Deadfall, Death Island, Deerisle, DL Malden. That's another good map I like. Those
There's so much. The game just
DMA
opens
ones.
up so
And
much.
that, Door County, that one works. Eden, I don't know. I haven't played on Eden for ages.
When you play on
Essica.
the PC DayZ,
And
then try and go back and play on the PlayStation again, it's just not. It's not possible. And I don't think they should ever release DayZ to be played on console, because it does never. When I'm playing, I don't know. I've never played it on PlayStation 5, but I played it on PlayStation 4. And it was horrendous. The lag used to be terrible.
Well,
It was such a
my
bad
mate,
experience.
our friend Shuey, right? He used to run DayZ servers on PlayStation.
Yeah, it was PlayStation 4. He had them.
And I met him on this map. Look at that. Oh, that time I had that gun. Sorry, I met him on this map at the bottom of Mount Ketadin. And that was a few years ago. And, we've been friends ever since, He'd
I met you on this map, Ray.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I met you on Deerisle.
Yeah, I played a lot of Deerisle.
And it's I played on PlayStation 4. PlayStation servers, a lot of them are very toxic. Like, when you come to play PC, it's a different type of person plays this game on PC. I found so a lot of the younger generation play it on
PlayStation and
on PlayStation, because I would say it's because of the money factor. Money, it's a lot cheaper to be able to get into console gaming. But you sort of find people are more mature. You still get toxic people on here too, no doubt. But I just found, I remember playing servers on PlayStation, and they were toxic as hell. You would never have a good interaction. You would never have.
I've heard. I mean, I've never played on PlayStation or Xbox DayZ, but every person I've heard says exactly the same thing, that it's really toxic.
It was toxic, and nobody would have it want to be a friendly encounter, just shoot you on sight. There was never any positive interaction, somebody help you out or anything. No, there was none of that. You get all that on PC. Definitely. Oh, it's definitely well worth the investment. If you play DayZ a lot, and yeah, there's no comparison for me, anyways. We were just talking about there how many hours I played. Almost 4,000 hours, and Ray would have 3 times what I have in it.
I've got 13,000
Even three or 4,000.
13,100 plus on DayZ, yeah.
Yeah, there's. Like, I was the same as you, Cal. I saved up too to buy my first PC. Absolutely, and I was the same as yourself starting out. Didn't know if I would if it would merit the investment, but like just if you play DayZ a lot and really enjoy the game, you'll definitely have a far better experience than PlayStation.
Yeah. You don't have, as long as you get a half decent graphics card. I mean, a 4060, if it's that price, get one of those. And as long as you got a half decent processor and maybe what?
Well, you could go for one of the
16 gig of RAM, I reckon you could get away with.
Yeah, you'd want to go for 32.
You're probably better off going for 32, but it's all money, isn't it? You know?
I know, but like you have to think about it. Then you're going to have to spend that eventually anyway. So when you're doing it,
well,
what I done was I saved to get a little bit higher for a little bit higher spec for a little bit longer. It's best in the long run. But like that 4060, like if that's the one you were looking at, that would be loads.
Yeah, that will be
loads.
Definitely loads. Yeah, don't look at my inventory. It's bad, I know.
Tetris. It's like Tetris.
Hey, yeah. Cool. I'm not sure if I found another way in. Oh god, it's so long since I've played on here. I was over there and I found something that I'd not found before, and it was a way in. Because normally I would end up running all the way down the end of the island and going in through like the exit and then working my way all the way back. I'm pretty sure I found a way in somewhere. There's a wall you can climb up, but I never know.
Now, I would go the other way, Cara, because RAM is cheap at the moment. RAM would be one of the cheaper options for you to purchase at the minute. The most expensive things will probably be your graphics card and your processor, your motherboard.
Yeah,
the difference between 16 gigabytes and 32 gigabytes in game is a lot. But price wise, if you're going for DDR4, it's cheap at the minute. So it wouldn't be a huge difference. Like I've got 64 gigabytes in mine, and I think I got 64 gigabytes for like 180. So like you're talking half of that for 32, which is 80 quid, 80 pounds maybe.
Yeah.
So
I've got 32 gig in mine, and that's DDR4. I would recommend going for DDR5 though.
You're probably when you're going for a new system with it depends if he's going everything brand new, but like if he wants to save some money, he could go. He doesn't have to like some of the Ryzen processors are really good value.
Yeah.
You're gonna go pre-built.
Or
yeah, God, I don't know about that.
Honestly, putting a PC together is easy.
No, it's easy,
It's easy,
absolutely.
and they charge you so much money to do it. And with a pre-built, there is always a compromise in there.
Yeah, they always cut corners. Yeah,
and it's like a friend of mine. He bought a pre-built, and this was to play an older game. And that was to play Call of Duty as well. And he ended up having to buy a new graphics card because the graphics card they put in there wasn't quite up.
Wasn't good enough.
Wasn't quite up to it. And also, he had the power supply that was in there wasn't big enough to run the graphics card, so he had to buy another graphics card, so another power supply as well. You know,
PC specialists are good. I got them to build me a PC one time.
Yeah, I've had one too,
and they're really good.
Don't
you pay a little bit extra,
you
but
do.
they are good.
They do put them together well. One little tip is
if you're not building it yourself, they'd be the ones I would go to.
Yeah, I bought one from PC. I bought two from PC Specialist, one for me and one for my son. And the way it was put together, you know, the cable management and everything, it was really pucker. The customer service, however, was a bit shit. In my experience.
I had a good experience with their customer service.
Yeah, well,
they give you lifetime technical support over a phone.
They
if you
was
buy a PC of them, they give you.
That was the thing, is they was bullshitting me, and I knew it.
Yeah.
Because
it always depends who you get talking to with them type of things, though.
Yeah, maybe, but
yeah,
even though really I pointed it out to him that
because you probably know more than they do about the bloody PC. That's them technical support lines. It's probably changed because it's like it must be 7 or 8 years from I bought one of those, and they were only like starting up when I bought one. It might have changed now, but I've never heard anybody say a bad word about PC Specialist.
Well, I've always been Intel myself because Ryzen had a bad name.
I've had Ryzen. The last 4 computers I've had have been Ryzen. Now Ryzen Intel, man, it's just like Ryzen had always got the reputation of it a little bit cheaper. No, Intel were always, but it's sort of changed around a little bit now.
No, not for me. See, for me, with the Ryzen things, it was always the heat problem that they had, which they've solved that now. So, and you do get more bang for your buck with a Ryzen, but it's so negligible. I mean, you wouldn't notice it. You know. I mean, I went from a what did I have?
One thing about it, Intel have better. Intel always have better drivers than Ryzen have. Their drivers are always 10 times better than Ryzen drivers. You'll always get a little bug here or there with Ryzen, but Intel never seem to have that.
I've got a computer sitting in my drawer. It's my old computer. It's a 5930K on a Rampage Extreme motherboard, which is like top of the range. 16 gig of RAM. It's only got a 240 SSD plugged into it. But I mean, and I've got a couple of 980 GTXs. All I need is to actually put them in a case. They've been sat there for about 3 years. Waiting to get put in a case, but yeah.
Yeah, what would you do for first time, Intel or I would sort of go. I think I would go Intel if it was my first PC. Especially when you don't have any, like, as I said, knowledge of, like, you know, troubleshooting or anything. I would go for Intel probably.
But
it may cost, like, Intel might be a little bit more expensive
because price is a thing.
Just
Ryzen are cheaper. You need a half decent processor. You need a good amount of RAM. And you need a half decent graphics card, and you'll be playing. You may not be able to play everything on top spec, but it will certainly look good.
Well, you can play at medium, or you can turn some things up and turn other things down.
Yeah,
like shadows and stuff. You can always work it so you get a decent frame rate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing on whatever the recommended settings are, and I'm like getting 160 frames. I'll give you an example actually. We're harking back to my old computer on a 980 GTX playing DayZ. That was on 6.3 though. I think it might have been on the release, I'm not sure. But I would get like 90 frames running through the forest. I still get that with the with this card. With this, I've got a 3080 in here, and it's way overkill. My computer's way overkill for what I play.
Yeah, well, I have a 3080 and I've been playing that new Helldivers game, so like, and it looks amazing. So, yeah. But definitely the one thing I would definitely advise is the monitor. Make sure you get 144 hertz, because that's the biggest improvement. If you're playing at 60 hertz I know PlayStation 5 has 120 hertz, but like that was the biggest improvement I seen.
I used to play DayZ on my 55-inch 4K TV, and at 4K
that would have been 60 hertz too.
Well, at 4K I'd get 30 FPS. Right. But the thing was, as soon as I went out and I bought this other monitor, this 1440p monitor, it was night and day.
Yeah.
It was all of a sudden I could see the player, 600 meters away. I could see them, whereas before I couldn't see them if they was 300 meters away from me.
But it's how smooth it plays, though. When you're spanning, it's so smooth and so quick. That's what I know. That was the biggest improvement I remember from changing from PlayStation to PC.
It's as clear as a bell now.
Yeah.
So it's not just the PC. You also need to think about a monitor. And I mean,
monitors, yeah.
This monitor I got, which is an Asus one, I think it was 330 quid I paid for it, and it was just, I fell in love. I was like, why didn't I do this sooner? What a dickhead! Because it was so, as I say, night and day.
You see monitors now, Red. I was looking at they're like 144 hertz, even 1440p now. They've gotten really cheap. You can pick them up like 250 maybe.
Yeah, see, I've got two Asus ones, and I've got an Asus Swift, which is sausage. Hey, Trixie! Hello, girl. How are you? Good to see
Trix.
you. Yeah.
How you doing, Trix? How you doing?
Yeah, well, I'd price up two with basically the same specs, but one with Intel and one with Ryzen. See which one's better. See what Don't go. I tell you what, though, don't do is depends on what cooler you're going to go for as well. Because I opted for a water cooler. Like it's like
I would go for an air cooler.
Well, that's good to hear, Trix. Yeah, see, I've got the 150mm Corsair CPU cooler, but I pay, with what I'm saying is with PC Specialist, I paid to have the extra good CPU paste put on there. I didn't put it on. I think it was only about 6 or 7 quid, but that's not the point.
It doesn't make whatever paste you use doesn't really make much difference.
It does.
I've tried all sorts of pastes. I don't think paste makes a whole lot of difference. Like 1 or 2 degrees maybe. It's not make crazy amount of difference. Like the cooler will probably make more difference than the actual paste will. Oh, well, there's a new sneaky way in. Never seen that before.
I know, right?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I was there all along. My God.
Was it there all along? I don't know.
I bet it was.
I bet
anyone
it was.
Well, surely.
I only found it, like, as I say, like the last time. I mean, the amount of times I've done that swim. Oh. Thought I'd missed. just look at it. Oh, God. Found it beside a barn.
Old man shooting.
Yeah. What's that one? Always badly damaged. See, I'm doing this backwards.
You've never actually gone into it this way before. I don't think I remember going in this way. We always went the other side.
Yeah, that's right, because we always have to go like half a kilometre or so that way. That's what I'm saying, I'm doing it backwards. But hey. Night vision. Yeah, I don't like where the guys put the black market on him.
No, it's a bit extreme, isn't it?
Yeah. Be alright once you get a helicopter.
You get your woolly jumper on. Oh.
Yeah. Getting up every morning, well that's good. A little bit of lag. Armour there, look.
How's the PvP server going, right?
Yeah, it's not enough players on there,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I've still only got kills with the mines and that. Oh. I need to reload. Let's get in here and reload. I hate these things. I absolutely hate these things. Oh, BAR. Nice. Well, you'll have to let us know, Cad, how you're getting on. That'd be interesting to see. You know, especially if you're looking now. Oh, that looks really dark.
Have you got night vision? You do?
I do. Yeah. Oh, no worries, mate. You know.
Check that bag. That could be bag, could be bigger, Ray,
Uh,
than the one you have.
I think
Sometimes
it's no, it's a rifle bag. Yeah.
yeah.
Mind you, look at all the slots. Mind you, I've only got. I mean, the guns aren't the problem. It's the rest of the crap that I'm carrying.
It's 180 slots different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not carrying that many guns. So. But yeah, price them up. One on Intel, one on
Yeah, no bother,
on
Kelly.
Ryzen. Yeah, I wish you all the best for that, man. You know, if you're not sure, we're still about. You know, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Well, that's what I'm here for, anyway. Can help you out a little bit. And don't be worried about making your own, putting your own PC together. My record for putting a PC together was 35 minutes. The hardest part of putting a PC...
Yeah, like,
it can only go together one way. If you don't put it in right, it won't go in. As simple as that. Obviously, you don't use a hammer to force it in. The hardest part is connecting the motherboard to the case, isn't it? You know? I'm not going to do any more of these. I can't be bothered. Yeah, it's connected like when you connect the on-off switch and the reset switch.
There's loads of guys online on YouTube to walk you through the whole process.
Yeah,
That's how I built my first one. Before you get to know, you do a bit of research, obviously, but then
my first one, right? I bought it pre-built. I had a 16 megabyte graphics card in it.
how far we've come from that.
Yeah, I know, right? And I took it to the shop to get an extra gig. I had 1 gigabyte bit of RAM in there, and I took it to my shop where I bought it from to put another stick of RAM in.
Your battery run out, right?
No. I was looking down the scope.
Oh, that's what happened.
And I mean, the time it took for me to. Anyway, it took this guy about a minute to put the RAM in, and he charged me a £5 to do it. I was like, well, that must have been bloody easy. So when I got home, I had a look to see how it was done. And it was bloody easy.
Yeah.
You can't put it in the wrong way round because it won't fit. The only thing you do have to do is make sure you get it in like slots 1 and 3. You can't put them in 1 and 2.
By the RAM.
Yeah.
The motherboard
But
manual tells you all that though.
Yeah. What is that? Okay. Let's have a look. See. Got Chaytech mags. No. Yeah. Bloody typical.
Another chap in the PC master race, right?
I fucking hate that.
Hello.
I fucking
Hello.
hate that.
Hello. I used to do my head in too when they used to say when you were playing on console. Yeah, the PC master race.
I played most of my life. I spent on console. You know.
Yeah.
You know, right from the old paddle games. Tennis. Remember tennis with the square ball?
I still love a console.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but it is a whole new world, and you know, as I say, especially for games like DayZ, it's just completely different to console gaming, and it's the mods what do it as well. These do seem to be the only collectibles I find. Now, Patch.
Your cooler CAD it will have a rating on it. So you look at the processor you buy and it'll have a thermal rating, and then you look at the cooler that you're going to buy and it'll have a thermal rating, and it'll tell you if it'll be a good enough cooler for your processor that you buy. It's called TDP. So there'll be a TDP rating on the cooler, and there'll be a TDP on the processor that you buy.
It does also depend on what you want to do with your processor. I mean, if you want to overclock it, then you're going to need a good one.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that.
Yeah, but you're not with your first PC. No.
First PC, you never do that. I still don't. I never overclock. I underclock my last.
Yeah. But I've been doing that for years though, like overclocking.
Yeah, but like that was the thing that was done. Everybody overclocked to get a little bit extra performance, but it's sort of going the other way now. You get more performance if you underclock it because they're running that much power through them to try and get the optimum. Like everybody wants to beat all the companies want to beat each other, so they're running all the power they can through them to get the best performance to be the top dog.
What was it? Was it CPU Z you used to use?
Yeah, CPU Z. Yeah.
And you could publish your results. You know.
Yeah.
What gigahertz you got? I mean, I never forget this guy. He used liquid nitrogen. Nitrogen to cool the processor.
Cool, yeah. The world record guys still use that. The guys are going for the world record. They still use it.
Ooh, can of food. First can of food I found in yum. Yeah. Yeah, I do get a decent cooler. Or make sure that the case you get has got good airflow.
That's it too. That helps with your cooling immensely.
I'm going to go in the prison just because it's there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hit the sacre as bedtime. What time is it?
It's
10:30.
11:30.
11:30, sorry. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the clock.
That's early for you.
Yeah, I'm so tired tonight.
Yeah. Alright, man. Well, I'm glad you're back up and running.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting there, yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, okay. If I see you on, you'll be on tomorrow. I'll give you a shout maybe tomorrow if I see you on.
Yeah, I'm usually about. Even if it says I'm not on, I'm probably am.
Oh, yeah. So I'll check Discord then.
Yeah, just if you fire a message on Discord, I'm more likely to see it.
You'll probably be in some of the Sanctuary channels anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh,
depends on what.
It's past midnight for tricks. They're an hour ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be great living in the future.
No, you don't need additional storage, Cal, unless you're doing other things with your PC. The 1 terabyte will be loads starting out. I don't know how many gigabytes does DayZ take up? 40 or something, is it?
Yeah. But
40, I think.
See, the reason I did this upgrade was because for years I was running on a 240 gig M2 SSD, and I wanted to upgrade it, but my motherboard would only take a 500 gig M2. So I ended up spending something like $3,000 on the one that I've got now. It's fucking nuts. But
I think DayZ takes like 40 gigs or something. Let's see here.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is I've got a 1 terabyte. I've got two 1 terabyte SSDs, and like I keep having to get rid of my mods because I keep filling the damn thing up, and it's just filled up with absolute crap. I've only got like 3 or 4 games installed.
Yeah, it's only 20 gigabytes the actual game, but then you'll have add-ons and stuff.
Yeah.
When you play modded games, like you'll have mods to download. So like 1 terabyte will be loads for you. Like you could maybe, depending on the game you play, you could probably put like 5 or 6 games on and you'll be fine.
Yeah. You can always have another hard drive though.
You can add that later.
Yeah.
You know, you can add a hard drive.
If you want, you can get a different hard drive. It depends on like if you do like recording or stuff like that, then you'll need a big one. But it doesn't necessarily.
No, but like the 2 terabyte ones, like they get pretty expensive. So
yeah.
When you're starting out and you want to save a bit of money, you can sort of 1 terabyte will be plenty, and then if you want to down the line, you can add another 1 terabyte. Yeah. There's like 1 terabytes at the minute, like 50 or 60 quid, aren't they?
Oh, see, I paid like 150 quid for mine because they was like new at the time.
Yeah, but I hate one.
You know, that was when
you get a good deal now.
I'd already spent 400 quid on a 2 terabyte one that I couldn't use.
SSD. Let's see how much 1 terabyte one. I don't want to get a Gen. You want to get a Gen 4 one?
Yeah.
Gen 3. The Gen 3's ones are 50 and 60 quid.
Yeah, you definitely want a 4 Gen one if you've got but you only want a 4 Gen one if your CPU is going to actually use it.
Yeah, there's one there. Crucial have one terabyte M.2 for like 60 quid. Gen 4.
Oh fuck.
Or you can go for a dearer one if you wanted, which is a faster speed. It's £90 with 40 quid in the difference. Just make sure it's a Gen 4. You'll be good.
Yeah. See, I've on my motherboard I've got 4 sockets, M2 sockets. Two of them are Gen 4 and the other 2 I think are Gen 3. One of them is tied into the CPU. I don't know how, but
the other ones go through the chipset.
If you've got a capable processor, this is on my motherboard that I'm talking about. If you've got a capable processor, you put your 4 Gen in slot 1. If you haven't got a 4 Gen capable processor, you'd have to put your SSD in slot 2.
Yeah, the motherboard,
because
the manual on the motherboard
processor is 4 Gen compatible. I got both my SSDs are both like in the 4 Gen slots, and it runs with my CPU. But that's just the way mine is. There's so many different computations of it. It is a bit of a minefield.
They're all usually numbered, and they usually put your main SSD in the number 1 slot, and then that's usually the one that's tied to the socket on the. It's tied to your CPU socket. And then the other 3 run off the chipset, so they're just not as fast. They don't run as fast as the main one.
Did it that time?
Right, I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow, Ray.
Alright, man.
Alright, good night, Trix. Have a good night. And Cara, I hope all goes well with your
with your build.
With your PC build, yeah. It's pretty exciting when you're doing that.
Yeah. But what you can do with PC Specialists, they've got a PC configurer. There are other websites where you can configure your own PC.
PC Specialists have one, and you can do, and at the end of it, when you go to try and do something, it'll tell you what incompatible parts you have. It tells you.
Yeah, I was going to talk.
So you can play about with that for a while. Right, nighty night, folks.
Alright, man. Catch you later. Sleep well. Yeah. A lot of angry down there. But yeah, it'll tell you. I'll go down there. I want to go that way. Just a hospital. Yeah, you don't have to go too nuts. That's for sure. So I mean, if you get a half decent graphics card that will run pretty much everything, then you know the 460. I mean, you're well in with that. Well in. As I say, and a half decent processor to go with it. As I say, you can go on the configuring websites, and they will. What do you call it? Because it will tell you how much it is by the time you get to the end as well. You know. The loot over here is mad. And I can't remember the way through here. And an i5. Ooh. Yeah. See if you can up that i5 to the 600. Because I've got an i5 11 600K sitting here, and I used it for like 3 months while I was waiting for because I've got an i9 now in here. 900K, whatever it is, 11 900K in here. And I used that, and it was an absolutely fantastic little chip. It the bang for buck is really good. I think. Oh, found a check tech. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm just dicking about at the moment. I thought I had more 408 in here. I did, but I dumped it, didn't I? I did. Okay. Sorry about that. That's my bear gun. I got a little bit sidetracked. Yeah, I mean, in my PC, I've literally got the two 1 terabyte SSDs attached, but I've also got a 500 gig SSD, a 2 terabyte HDD, and a 4 terabyte HDD, and I think there's one more in there, but I'm not sure what it is. But none of those are connected. Yeah, a 12600 if that's what you're looking at. Because you've got a 12400F. I don't know what the price difference is between the 400F and the 12600. There's a 12600K. Some scopes. I had some scopes. That one. Oh, yeah. See, my youngest son, he used to spend all his money on, because he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, so he doesn't drive. So all he ever used to do was spend his money on PCs and on mouse. And, I mean, I'm using a mouse mat that he gave me. 70 bloody quid he paid for this mouse mat. Fucking insane. You don't need nothing like that. I've always used a desk. But yeah. That's gonna have to go, I'm afraid. We've got a Chaytek. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just whatever you can afford, really, is the best PC for you. I don't want to go down there. I want to go and see Raquel. Wrong way. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my son, he's absolutely nuts. I'll tell you that now. He's got a mouse collection, a mouse mat collection, and I mean wireless mouse. And he gave me his old headset, and this is a few years ago. He gave my headset was wearing out, and he went, "Yeah, Dad, you can have this one," and it was brand new, virtually brand new. He'd had it a few weeks, but he'd already bought another set of headphones, and they was really good. I've still got them. The only problem I have with them is my other son gave me a hug, and he bent the charger thing on it. So if I had the charging lead in, it would be do-ding, 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 do-ding. Ah, disconnect and reconnect, disconnect and reconnect. Right, drove me scatty. And you do need, well, you know, you need a microphone to play DayZ. And for a long time, DayZ rule 1, no mic, no live. Oh, have I done a wrong one? I think I've done a wrong one. Oh, I should have gone out the other way. It's a lot easier to get out. Shit. Now we're in a maze. Fuck. All right. Oh, that's too high. I don't know, I'm just going to get out. I've got my gun. Right, we did this bit already. Yeah, so that all goes round in a circle. Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with consoles, as I said. You know, I've been playing them for years myself. Getting lost. But, you know, I mean, if you like DayZ, you can't go wrong. Wait. Oh, I've gone wrong again. Have I? $24. Oh, I'd love to be 24 again. Jealous now. God, I was fit and healthy when I was 24. I had a washboard and everything. Why did you die? Yeah, too right, mate. You start a family. Jesus. Yeah, kiss goodbye to your wages after that. Okay, this isn't the way I want it to go. Yeah, but it's kids and wife and kids is very expensive. Oh, that's where I want to go. Shit. Is it getting daylight? No, not really. I have seen lax, yeah. I have seen lax. I mean, when I first started playing, what the hell is there's an invisible wall there. When I first started playing DayZ, I didn't know about anything. Not a thing. Shit. Thought that was going to ping me even further. Charlie starved to death. Holy shit. I used to do that when I first started on DayZ. I used to die of thirst, die of starvation, all the time. Nice. But you learn. You learn. And then I used to die of lead poisoning a lot. I don't think it's going to let me light it here. Yeah, a lot of lead poisoning. I did get fed up with getting shot all the time. As I say, I played on a TV, so a lot of the time getting shot, lead poisoning, and getting shot. Yeah, a lump of lead hitting me at a high velocity. Yeah, it's not good. Turn that off. Got the log in there, right? Yeah. Yeah. What was the other one I used to hear a lot? You're gonna be my bitch. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the punch-ups and that you used to have on a Saturday night or something, you're having a few drinks. DayZ's the perfect game for that. You know, run round Electro or Cherno or something. Like, yeah, come on in, let's have a punch-up. Good stuff. Good fun. Yeah. I think, I mean, you can play DayZ on the PC using a controller, but I will say one thing: if you're going to play first-person shooters, because when I first came over from I found the keyboard difficult, but because most games use exactly the same keys, you know, AWSD, you know, and F. You know, turning and aiming and that with the mouse is it's so much easier and quicker. You do get used to it. It doesn't take that long. It's just like anything. Practice makes perfect, you know. You still awake, Trix? Seem to be a bit quiet. Oh, I've got to keep my voice down. I keep forgetting them. Sitting right on top of the microphone. Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, this streaming lark, you know. Oh, that's such a... I'm useless with software. Hardware, no problem. Software, nah. They make it deliberately difficult. Oh, yes, because... it makes me sound so bright because I say this and I say that and I say the other, when really you just have to say, just press this button and it will do that. But no. Anyway, that's my whinge over with. Sharp Tricks. Oh, you're playing that. But he's going to have a pop at me then for a sec. Trix knows what she's doing with software. She's good. I'm just your regular Joe. It's oh shit, where do I go from here? I need to make sure I don't miss the island. Oh, okay. Over that way somewhere. Fingers crossed I'm swimming in the right direction. Yeah. Excuse me. I just lit a smoke. A cigarette. Very healthy. Not. So I missed the night time. What's the time now? Midnight. Yeah, still got a while in me. I could go and position myself at the... I got two choices, right? I don't really need to go... I'm going to go to the crater. There you go. I was gonna give you a choice as to which way I went, but I'm thinking about it. It's only just turned up in the morning. It's going to be 6 hours. 6 hours, 7 hours before it gets dark again on this server, I think. That's the first night I've been through. So I reckon we've got time to do the crater. And then start running back north again and get up to the temple teleport. So maybe tomorrow, because I reckon and that's going to take quite a long time to get there. If I survive the crater. Yeah, so we have got a bit of a swim. We are heading the right direction. Can't really see, and there is no third person on here. Yeah, definitely no third person. Yeah, because I don't know if you can see it. I think you might be able to see it. In the top right-hand corner of my screen, I've got my FPS counter. So it tells me what I'm doing. Or what I'm getting. And as I say, I would get numbers like that with a 980 GTX looking up at the sky. But we'll run through a forest later and see what we get. I'm sitting here trying to look over the edge of the water to see if I'm heading in the right spot. I can't see. I think... That'll be a first, Trix. Oh, you sleep well. It's good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in here for a while. Oh shit, 10 minutes. Do you reckon we'll be across in 10 minutes? Alright, Trixie. You take care now. Hopefully I'll speak to you tomorrow. Alrighty. I was telling Omen one of the last times I was going down that road that I'm about to go back up. It's where I killed you on the back of my gyro. And do you know something, Trix? They've got expansion on here and they're not selling the gyro. How bad is that? I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. I was looking forward to having a go on Jiggy again. I likes my gyro, even if they have napped it up for a passenger. So at least you got to do the 3 bridge challenge on the back of mine, eh? That was great. That was such fun. We did have some good times. Yeah. Back for the days. Okay, so we still 0 drop frames, which is good. I had another problem earlier where it all went tits up on me for some God knows reason. OBS. I'm blaming, because it doesn't happen any time other than when I've got OBS running. And I thought I'd fixed the problem, and then tonight, bang! I streamed 4 hours earlier on today, and didn't drop a frame. Everything was perfect. It is what it is. I can't see the jetty. I think I'm swimming north. Oh, I can just about see it now. There we go. I said 10 minutes, didn't it? So I reckon we'll make it. I reckon we'll make it to the jetty in time. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter if I'll get kicked while I'm in the water. I'm not going to drown. Played Deerisle enough to know that. Question is, can you get out here? I'm not going to go down. I'm just going to swim straight for the shore. So if I remember rightly, there's a struggle trying to get out. Don't know whether he's fixed it or not. Be interesting to see how much battery I used in my night vision. Should check that really, because batteries I haven't found many of either. Got a badly damaged one. Yeah, we're going to get there. We've got 5 minutes before the restart. Note to self, buy some diluting juice. Drinking coffee at this time of night is not good. Five minutes. Minute. I know, but I've either got milk or water, or I can lay into my boy's beer, and I don't think he'll be pleased, and I don't fancy a beer either. So it is nice to watch his face. And he can't say Jack because of the amount of my beers that he's had in the past. Yeah, not at my time of life it doesn't though. I can only sip it. if I was to have a pint of water before I went to bed, I'd be up and down like a bloody yo-yo all night. Can be really annoying sometimes. And I'm calling him my boy. He's 28. A little bit of perspective. In fact, you're the same age as my youngest. He's 24. And this is bear country. Did I just hear a... Maybe not. I did. Sounded a lot closer. Yeah. See, I'm lucky. I got a lot of friends. So it wasn't too bad to get affiliate. Oh, look at that. I've dumped that gun and I finally found a mag. Shit. Typical. Bloody typical. Oh, what's those bullets? Okay, good. 20 mil. Gee. Right, so we're going to get kicked in about a minute. I really ought to follow this road, otherwise I'm going to get lost. Yeah, they're all leaving now. No, I'm from the southeast, 35 miles outside of London, but I'm actually living up in Scotland now. Not quite so nuts. Whereabouts are you from? Oh, northwest. Nice. My mate lives in Lancaster. Don't know if you heard me speaking earlier. Oh, Liverpool, right. Yeah, Lancaster's just a bit further up the road, I think. I'm not sure. Liverpool. Yeah, I've never been to Liverpool. Yeah. Don't know why. Mind you, there's a lot of places in the UK I haven't been to. Not many places I haven't been to in Scotland. Yeah, Lancaster's a great town. Absolutely love Lancaster. The nightlife there is brilliant. Really is. Different bars, different music, live bands, all over the place. Great. Good fun. Yeah. Really good for a pub crawl. What do we got? 11. Give that another... Right, 13 and we'll hit the button. See if we can go again. Yeah, I mean, I don't stream to make money or nothing. I just do it to meet people like yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I don't like cities. I couldn't stand London either. For a similar sort of reason. I don't like big towns like that. It just, I don't know. Call me an old country bumpkin. Not that I've ever lived in the country or anything like that. You know, where I used to live outside of London was was one of the most heavily populated areas outside of London. I used to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. It'd take me 5 minutes to drive to work. To drive home at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it would take me 15 to 20 minutes. In the exact, going in the exact opposite, using the same route. Just purely by the weight of traffic. I do not miss it at all. No, see, the problem is living out in the country is what's the internet going to be like, eh? You don't want no naff slow internet, do you? Sorry, Trixler. I've only just seen your message. They're cool. I wonder if they're one you design. Oh, it is! Oh, brilliant! So, like, Trix, she does a lot of clothing on... clothing modding on... for DayZ. And she comes up with some really good stuff. And she's got some real life ones that she's had printed up, made up. Absolutely fantastic. She's very talented. Just wish she had a bit more confidence in herself. Yeah, she is really talented. I like that. Well done, Trix. Right. Somewhere over this way. Don't want to meet no Yogi or Darkboard. So there's the road. Okay. I did get it wrong. This is good. It's okay. I really don't mind, to be honest. I really don't mind. I mean, me and Omen, we used to play together all the time. He's not been well lately, so he hasn't been playing much. But oh bloody hell! Look at that. As soon as I take me mag out to reload it, I can't see Jack behind me, and I keep forgetting I shouldn't do that. Pressing a couple of different buttons at the same time, and then looking around, it brings up my NVIDIA panel. Right, now this is definite bear territory, this is. Yeah, so I've played in large groups, I've played in small groups, and I've played a lot, and I have played a lot by myself as well. But hey. I think the crater is over there. So the Zeds have spawned in as the bear. Oh, what hours do I normally stream? Well, I'm a bit, as I say, I don't do this. I just sort of stream when I feel like it, really. There's no set, there's the bear. Right, let's try out the JTEC. She rides. Oh, you got kidding me. Aggro from all the way over there. Yeah, I just sort of play, stream when I stream, really. So, I haven't been streaming so much lately. I don't stream when I'm on PvP. But you'll often find me on modded maps, you know. I mean, they might be PvP servers as well, but yeah, most of the people I know won't be on those maps, so they, you know what I mean. I won't be getting stream sniped or anything. Not saying that my mates would. I'm so tongue in cheek. Yeah, I have. Because a friend of mine, he's got a PvP server that we all get on and play, and yeah, I've blown a few of them up, so there could be a little bit of salt going on. Yeah, including Chewy. I blew him up as well. Yeah. And they haven't managed to get me back yet. Can I put a marker down? Who needs a marker? You're pointing right at it. I do stream on YouTube as well. You get 1080 on YouTube. I think here you're only going to get 720. I think on Twitch. Nobody watches on YouTube, but what I'm saying is I've got lots of streams on there where I do various different maps. So if you want to have a look at different maps. Yeah, there's that. I wish you'd be a bit louder when you come down walking behind me. But it's my son's just come down the stairs. Yeah. Yes, you did make me jump a little bit there, yes, son. Yeah, well, see, I disagree with this. I don't like the map because it makes it too easy. It makes the game really easy having a map. I mean, see that I've got a compass at the top of the screen. That makes it easy. I mean, I remember walking round Cherno one time, and this is back in 6.2, and I passed the same hunted feed shack 3 times. And it took me, and I'd gone round 3 times in a huge, great big circle. But now I know the map really well. Pretty well. I mean, I ain't no running man. I don't know it that well. I know it pretty well. I know this map pretty well. I know a few maps pretty well. But, you know, half of the fun for me in DayZ was getting lost. Yeah. Yeah. It was funny, really funny, because I didn't know nothing about streaming or anything. And my son started streaming years ago. So I kind of got into it, and that's when I discovered the Running Man. He only had about 800 subs or something like that when I first knew him. And he used to play the game exactly the same, well, the same way as I did. His ethos was pretty much the same as me, only he was a lot better at it than me. So yeah, but now the trouble is when I start watching, say like I'll put on the Running Man, and I'll watch him for 10-15 minutes, and then I'll go, and I'll just start playing. You know, I'll switch him off and go play myself. I don't know. It just gets me going again, I think. He is really good. How the hell he keeps up with it, I have no idea. I had a guy, I don't know if you've ever heard of Smoke. But he's quite a big streamer too. And I think I'd been streaming for about maybe a month. And he raided me with 3,000 odd people. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh. That was something else, that was. I couldn't keep up with it. It was just ridiculous. But I mean, that I got something like 130 follows. And it just wouldn't shut up for ages. I like that one better. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, these guys are professionals. They're really good at it. They've been doing it for years. They know what they're doing. And there's me, that man. Bloody hell. As I said, he's a lot better than I am. I know. He'll have like 2,500-3,000 on Twitch, and he'll have another couple of thousand on YouTube. You know, how the hell he does it? Ah. You know, I mean, I can play this game on autopilot myself. But, you know, no, it's a total different league. Total different league. That's always nice. Still haven't found a blood bag at last. Oh look, there's a doobie there as well. Blood bag. I've been carrying around a IV starter kit for hours. Somewhere in amongst here. Somewhere in amongst here there is an IV starter kit. Oh. Oh. I definitely wouldn't have thrown it away. We'll just use that one. Because I can't find it. Yeah, it's nuts. Absolutely nuts how they keep it. Look, there it is. Oh, look. Where's my cooking pot? There it is. Just in case. Alright, let's have a look down here. Is it all gassed? I've actually stood here in real life. Yeah, it's gassed. I know. See this crypto lark. These when they started using graphics card to make to mine crypto. The price of the graphics cards just went stupid. Absolutely stupid. I mean, when I bought this one, I fucking never. I was sick as a dog, but I think this one cost me 1,400 quid just for the graphics card. That's just fucking nuts. But I bought it at the height of COVID, and yeah, I only need a little while. And because there was a shortage of chips. Yeah. But, I mean, back in the day, as I say, I used to get like a 660. I think I was about 150, 170 pound, and that was to be like factory overclocked and everything. You know, it was nuts. But now it's... But when you said 300 for a 460, I thought, well, that's bloody good. Considering. I think the last time I looked at one, it was about £500. Which is a bit OTT in my... now I've got a problem. Yeah, now I've got a problem. What's in my pants? So what is in my pants has then got to go in here. I don't need that anymore. Oh. I know one thing, you won't look back. Once you get a PC, you won't look back. But don't get fooled into, oh, you've got to have a great PC to be a great player. You don't, right? It doesn't work like that. You've got to be a good player first off. I mean, it helps to have a good PC, but it's not the be all and end all. As long as as long as it's half decent, you know. I mean, the running man, in case in point, he's got a great PC, absolutely fantastic PC, and he still gets shot, just like everybody else does. So, you know, one of them things. Oh, hold on, I've got to do something with that. What doesn't it like? Up my... Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I had to allow that. Yeah, I had my fair cut, etc. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I used to be pretty good at Call of Duty. I would always rate myself as above average on Call of Duty, because I did used to win quite a lot. And that's like, excuse me, I'd have the highest score in like team deathmatch, for example. Like I would get loads and loads of kills, and my kill death ratio was really good. But having said that, not my youngest son, my eldest son, well, I only had one PC at the time, and we was taking turns on Call of Duty. I think it was Black Ops, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, I've no idea what mine was. I never used to really bother keeping track of that. I want to keep 2 sticks. Those could go and burn. But I remember we had the one PC, so we was taking it in turns to play. So we was playing kill everything that you see. What do you call that game again? Free for all. And I went on there and I got 30 odd kills for, I think it was about 8 deaths. 30 kills for 8 deaths, say. Something like that. My son went on after me. He got, I think it was like 37 kills for like 3 deaths, and he knifed everybody. He didn't fire a shot. Well, it's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, both my boys now, their aim is so much better than mine. I mean, my aim used to be really good. It's not so good these days. But I know there was a guy. When we used to play Call of Duty, right? There was a bunch of us at work that used to play. Something like 8 of us, 9 of us. So you can imagine what it was like the next day at work. Like, you know, oh, you were shit last night, weren't you? Or you was really drunk or whatever. But one of the guys, he was shit hot. His hand-eye coordination was just... I remember running up Breakcourt, and like we both aim at the same target, and he'd pop it always about a split second before I did. He was shit hot. He was really good. So yeah, I'd say I'm good, but not that good. That's the thing, though. There's always somebody better than you out there. What's that? That's 50 cow, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna have the bullets. Sorry if I'm faffing about now. Ah, it's not as good as it used to be. Honestly, it's not. It's not bad, but it's yeah. It is what it is. I'm not too I'll keep hold of that because it's a spare. Right, here's my problem. I've got to fit all my clothes into this bag here, and I don't have the space. Let's empty that. I'd like to keep this 75 round drum mag, but... Well, thanks, man. As I say, there's way better out there than me. Way better. Both my boys for a start. I want to keep that. That I can lose. What's that? What's it got in it? 408. Need that. Don't need those. Oh, do need those. There's just no way am I going to make enough space. Oh, bye-bye. Don't need that anymore. They won't. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Have I got duct tape? I've got duct tape. Yeah. Alright, Cad. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, mate. Yeah. I wish you all the best with that. And, well, if you're going to start streaming, send us a DM and I'll do you a follow. Alright? You never know, if you're streaming DayZ whilst I'm streaming DayZ and I get off, I'll send anybody who's watching. I don't get many people watching me anyway, you know. As I say, I don't mind. Don't do it for anything other than my own. Oh, for God's sake. Are they fitting there now? No. Oh, this is bad. Oh. That's a 10 round snow owl. That's got 408 in it as well. Right, we'll have the 408. Yeah, you take care, mate. It was nice meeting you. Oh. This is just the boots. Oh. Holy shit, size of that. Still got them fitting. Oh, and all that. How many plasmas have I got there? I've already got 100. Dump. Shit. Bloody Tetris, man. Need some more of this. It's gonna get dark by the time I finish sorting this out. Jesus. And you know what? There's gonna be nothing in that tower. Oh, that can go me old faithful. That can go as well. That we gotta keep. Well, I'm gonna have to empty these out now. Loads of bullets. Yeah, what's the time? 1:45. So we get this done, and then we're probably going to call it a day. Oh, it's going to take a while. Oh, I've got a ciggy still. Yay. Pardon me. I can't help myself. I love bullets. Sorry. And the worst part is when I get there, if there's anything to pick up, got some more of this to do. And I just had a thought. Those 50 BMG, I reckon if I open that packet up, if they're the same as the other ones, it's only going to be half the size. Nearly there. Right. That's, oh look there, there's 100 bullets on the bar. Okay. Is there going to be anything? Holy shit. Hope there's nothing too nasty down there. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a quick tactical as well before I do. Okay, fairly safe here. 2 minutes, I'll be back. Okay, let's go. Let's put a mask on. Let's not put a mask on. Don't understand. Okay. Right. Let's go see what we can see. Still 0 drop frames. Oh, missed again. I'm not seeing anything big and nasty. Oops. Oh. Oh. Bugger off, you lot. Oh, we got 26 left. I don't need that. Oh, I haven't got any room anyway. Right, stop fapping and just get out of here. I think we're out of the gas when we get to the very top. Look at the state, it's back. Huge! My God, that's big. Hmm. How many is there? 10. Is that all that's up here? That is all that is up here. Yeah. Have a reload. Okay. Well, that was a touch disappointing. I'll get out of here. Head northwest. Yeah, I reckon Cadet, once he gets a PC, he's going to love it. DayZ is going to love it. I've heard a lot of console players, when they first come to PC, it's a different game. But DayZ is the best 20 quid I've ever spent. The amount of hours I've got playing DayZ compared to any other game I've got. Well, maybe not so much Civilization, but then again, not all of those hours I've got on Civilization was actually playing. I used to play that. As I say, I used to have it on the telly, on the TV. And I used to watch in between the adverts. What's that about? Not the way I came in, is it? It well looks a bit like it. Anyway, let's go this way. Can't see the viewing platform. Get a bit hungry as well now. Oh, it is. It's exactly the same one. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust that gas. It's a bit patchy is it, when it gets up the top there. You can't see it, but it will still gas you. I'm definitely out of it now, though. Okay, we done. Ah, that's west. So we want to go to this prison down here. I came out just in the... Oh, dickhead. I should have come out over here and I didn't. Got confused. Hey ho. Oh well, we'll follow the rim round for a little bit. There are more skeletons to find, but I think if you go back the other way, you find them quicker. Sides are steeper on the real one. No heli crashes. This place is normally teeming with heli crashes. Mind you, bears as well. So who knows? Still 0 frame drops. So whatever happened earlier on is not happening. Yet. Oh, there is also a plane. That's the plane. It's probably easier to find loot on the plane or around the plane. Yeah, I noticed that when I was out on the islands earlier. Didn't come across oh God. We are putting them somewhere, aren't we? Need a drink. There's the prison. There is a well at this prison. Plenty of water anyway. We rarely go to this well. So freaky when it does that. Still haven't found a, say, 58, 50 round drum mag. Well, you never know, we might get lucky here. Thank you. There's that. That. Wells in there. That's not really boding well, is it? Which means I've got to come back. Let's get top right up. The things used to spawn in these towers, but they don't seem to be on this map. On this server. I only checked a few, like, but none of them have had anything in. Suppose I ought to. One to the right, one to the left. I think we can have a reload. He was wearing something. Was he? Oh. Blue key. One a yellow and a green one. Sure, it was this I was on earlier when I was begging for a can of bacon. They're still there. Not sure I can be bothered to look through there, to be honest. I don't. Oh, I heard it there. Oops. Nothing. Really? Please don't that one. Didn't even notice I had 25 round magnum. Where the hell did they go then? There they are. Yeah. I think we're going to leave the rest till tomorrow. Eyes are going now. Well, we'll finish looting this. Not much left to loot. We'll get out of here. Other side of the wall. And I think that'll be it. What time we got? 1:15. Gee, yeah. Depot. That's basically all we want is another 50 round drum mag. I don't think we was able to buy one. How quick are these guys at spawning back in? Ooh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Anyway, bullets we don't need. Right, so they have spawned back. We've only got this and that to do. So we'll have a look. See. Whoops, got a reception committee outside. Question is, how many? Come on. No. Okay, so we are done. Yeah. Couple of little crates just to look at over here. Well, there was. And there's that little building there that I'm not going to bother with. AS-50, 5-round man. For you. Okay, now. Got battery? No. Oh, mate, hurry up. Red. Shut up. Deep water. Miles away. We're going the right way. Now I need to be going northwest. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. It's 1:20 in the morning. And I think I'm going to call it a day. Get up on top of this hill. Inside there will do. And it says I've been at it 3 hours, 51 minutes, but it's more like 5, 6 hours altogether. I had a little bit of a connection problem. Right, okie dokie. Well, that is that. Carry that on tomorrow. Let's see if we can get to the temple, but I might have to have a rethink. I don't see if I'm going to hang about on this server. I don't know what I'm doing. Because it would mean having to go back into the mountain to get the scuba gear. I've got to go up to like North Haven and all that to get the rest of the scuba gear. Which means going back round in the big circle that I've already done once. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I don't think there's anybody else there. Have a look, see. Oh, Beaver's streaming. I'll go on then. We're going to raid Beaver. Well, yeah, I don't know what he's playing, to be honest. He's playing Enshrouded, but he has given me some help, so yeah, fair play to him. Least I can do is raid him back. Right, guys. Catch you later. Have a good one. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Oh, Amigo.